course on Git, what that is, what it's used for, how to use it. So first things first, I want you to open up Google Chrome, go to github.com. You can go ahead and create an account. Right now I previously logged in so that I could just have this open for us, but you'll have to create an account and get all set up that way. This is where people usually store their web projects. Okay. First thing I'm going to do when I get here into GitHub, it has this little plus thing here. You can click create a new repository. I'm going to call it resume. Okay. We'll leave it public. Not going to add a git ignore yet. I'm just going to create the repository from here. Don't initialize with a README just yet. We will add one later. The reason why I'm doing this is because I want to be able to just add to it, not have to pull it down and add to it, but just add to it. So there, we've now started a new Git repo on GitHub. There are other softwares, technologies that do the same thing, or places you can use Git on. One is Bitbucket. There's other ones. There's a GitLab. There's a few other ones that do the same thing. It's just a place to store your project, and you can push all of your project in through the terminal. Okay, I'm going to open up, well, not that terminal. Let's open up this terminal. Open up terminal, see where we're at. I want to go into dev. Let's just go into dev, and we're going to create a new project. So I'm going to make dir resume, right? cd into resume. And in here, I'm going to do a git init. So basically what we've done when we set up this repo on GitHub is it's just there and it's empty. We haven't connected anything to it. You can add your README. We haven't created a README, so it's not there yet. We can link this up. So I think the first thing I'm going to do touch index.html. That'll create an HTML file for me. I can then, next thing I want to do is add this. I want to make sure, so this right here links up, git remote add origin, links up, links your local repository to the remote repository. So now I have linked directly to it. The first time you do this, your terminal window, you're going to be asked to enter in your password, your username and password for GitHub. So you'll just go ahead and do that. Cool. So now, sorry. What is that? I'm too used to using something. Git. Oh goodness, I forgot all the commands because we don't use it this way anymore. My goodness. Status, git status. That's the, I had a brain, my brain's just not working right now. So git status, it tells you kind of where your files are at inside of your, like what's going on inside of Git. So right now I have an unstaged file called index.html. When I want to stage it for a commit, I do git add, and then I can specify the name of the file. Now if I do git status again, it should turn it green inside of my terminal. So now it's staged for a commit. Next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to commit my file. So I'm going to go do git commit -m. Your commit requires a message. Created index.html. Right? Now I'm going to do a git push. Sometimes it tells you to just do that. You just copy and paste it and you push it. See, asking me for a username, password. Guess I forgot my username and password. There we go. So now it's pushing up that information, that thing I just created. And if I hit refresh on this, it'll show something different. It'll show the file that I just created. Okay. Now how this is versioning is that it makes a copy every time you push, right? It commits and it makes a copy and it does this serialized number to reference the commit. And you can go backwards and you can go forwards along that line. There's probably a lot of other videos that show this a lot better of how this is all working, but I just wanted to give you kind of a basic, like, hey, this is how you start a repo, this is how you push to that repo. And that is exactly what we've done. There's also ways you can branch off of this. So we have this commit here and it's tied to our master branch, right? I can branch off of master, so I can actually create a branch locally. So if I did git branch, what are my branch? Right, this is cool. Git checkout -b will create a new branch, and then I have to specify the name of the branch. So a lot of times we'll do feature, and then if we're using a ticketing system, we can tie it to that ticket. I'm going to do practice, feature practice, right? Now I'm on a new branch. Now let's go ahead and let's go in here and, that's not what I want, code space dot, opens up the directory that I'm in, and I'm going to make a change here. Cool. I'll save it. Now I'm actually going to open up my terminal inside of VS Code here. And I am going to see, we're still on the feature practice branch here. I'll save it, and then I'm going to git status. Shows me that I've made a change to my index.html. Git status has told me that I have a modified file. What I need to do now is I need to git add it. Then I need which stage is it for a commit. Then I commit it with a message. -m gives us a message, tells us, it says, hey, I'm going to write a message. Added basic HTML with body, right? And then I'm going to push. Probably going to tell me to set up stream. Cool. Right? There we go. Now it's pushed. I go here. I go to my what this is doing is it's creating a pull request. And what I can do here now is so here you can look at I should be able to review the file, review the change, right? One changed file. So it went from nothing to having this. right? Split. If we split it, it'll show them side by side. So here was the previous, here is the new. Previous had nothing, new has this. Okay. If you also went into the master branch, so basically what we're saying is, hey, I want to merge my feature practice branch into master branch. I create the pull request. It gets reviewed, and then you merge the pull request. Confirm merge. Okay, cool. And then it's successfully merged and closed, and then you can delete the branch. Okay, now back onto the master branch, you will see that the thing has been merged. So let's go back, let's see. So now if I click here, you should see all the code from the one branch that we've created. There's a lot more to this. I just wanted to show you this because I'm going to, in future projects, I'm going to be using this so you can pull it down. The way to do that is you will go to the project that with the link I post. You'll click clone, click on this. Now what I'm going to do, because I'm in this dev resume, I'm going to back out, and what we're going to do, I'm actually going to do I'm going to make the resume 2, resume-2, cd into resume-2, and then I'm going to do git clone. Git clone is going to pull down the project. So this is how you're going to do this going forward. When I have things that you can pull down, you will do it this way. Git clone, pull it in, type ls, there's the resume project, cd into resume, ls, index. There's the index.html. Open it up, and there is the code we pushed up in a different directory. So we've essentially pushed it up to the to GitHub, and then we created a new directory. We pulled it back down. This is what's there. So we have it sitting in 2 directories. Not very useful, but I wanted to show you that this is where you will go to pull down the code when I add it. Thank you.